All right, Chattanooga, we are back. Yes, this is Dr. Woods. I am on vacation. It started today, July the 1st. And you know what? I've been hanging out with this dude right here next to me. He got me with shades on. So, so y'all like my new look? Y'all like my new look?
Yeah, it's tight. Yeah, it's tight.
Y'all like my new look?
She a little hip. She a little hip.
Yes. So yeah, you all know how we do it here at WPTP 100.1 Live. Mm-hmm. We keep you all informed, updated, educated, engaged, all that great stuff. So, with that being said, Jimmy, I always got something going on. So I had to bring him back.
I'm Jimmy, back, y'all. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you, WPTP. Thank you, Dr. Woods, for having me on your show today.
You are so welcome.
Oh my God. After an exciting, amazing night last night with Dominique Hampton.
We had a ball.
It was amazing. Like, oh my God. All the artists in these days, Reese the True, Suevo. Oh my God, Allgood Entertainment, and Dominique, man. Oh my God, this man is amazing. Shout out, y'all.
Shout out to Allgood Entertainment.
We did our thing.
All of y'all did your thing. I mean, it was a sold out crowd.
Yes,
I'm telling you, people in Chattanooga, you all came to. I'm telling y'all showed out last night.
Yes,
you all showed out for Chattanooga. Dominique showed out. That man got down on the floor, came down from the stage, laid down on his back,
and
played the violin on his back on the floor.
Oh my
goodness.
I
mean, we was all crowded around and we was like, get it. I mean, he was getting down last night. We just had a all together good time. It was just so much fun.
Yes,
and it started at 7, and y'all, we were done at 10. That's what I'm talking about. Get it done and go on.
Right.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. I had so much fun. I mean, to see a black violinist like him at 29 years old, to play the way he played, it was amazing.
But you know what? I know he was the star of the night, but Jimmy came on the stage and showed out. He sung his song Sarah Smile, and I mean, we was like, we want more. We want more.
Right. Blew him away.
And I mean, I just want to tell you, you were incredible last night.
Thank you.
You made me feel really proud.
Thank you.
Because people say we don't have a lot of talent out of Chattanooga.
Right.
We got some amazing talent, and you're going great places. So I'm gonna let you talk about that, Jimmy. Tell us what is on. I know we got this big event coming up July the 14th, but tell us, you got some new stuff going on.
Yes, I do. He got it
going on.
Yes, get ready to drop a new single nationwide and worldwide. It's called Fool of Myself. Maybe the 1st of August, actually. And this song was written by a hit producer out of England, Winston Stella. He wrote the song by Max Priest, Close to You. Back in the day, he's wrote hundreds and hundreds of Billboard hit songs. So I'm excited about that release. It's more of a pop, soul R&B. So I'm trying to go into a new thing instead of this temporary R&B. I'm trying to go into pop, R&B and soul, because you have to make a change. And when y'all hear this song, it's totally different, but it fits me. When that man wrote the song, he knew what they was doing, and it's gonna be a real big hit. And they're gonna promote it. Yes, and WPTP get to hear it before it's released. They only get to hear this single. No one else.
Look,
okay.
WPTP, we got it going on. We small, but we great. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So we do great things. We're actually reaching out to our people in the community, giving them a platform to talk about what they do and helping them to grow in bigger ways, and just giving them everything that they need from the media perspective. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we have our own YouTube channel, we're on Facebook, and yes, we are on 100.1 FM radio, and we're on the internet. So no matter where you go in the world, you can hear WPTP. And yes, our genre is basically jazz, gospel, and inspirational music. But yes, we do R&B too.
That's right.
For people that are from Chattanooga, we're going to give them a place where they can come and play their music.
That's
right. Jimmy, you always have a front door and a back door to WPTP.
Thank you. I
understand your band is here practicing.
Yes, the Vanguard band. Yes, they rehearsing, getting ready for Nightfall. We're going to talk about that too.
Yeah, so do you want to play the song now?
Yes, we want to play that new song, y'all. Y'all play it and listen.
I haven't heard.
Being where I don't belong.
I kept it coming, y'all. You got to be surprised. I have so much stuff. This is one of the big songs. Like, I know, but can't can't give you everything.
DJ, we got it ready. Our engineers.
You play
They getting it. They
and
getting it,
just
y'all.
when I
They
start
Hear it.
thinking twice, there's a chance.
So yeah, this gonna be one of my biggest releases. Like no other, they gonna promote it over in England and all other places also. As a matter of fact, I did 2 versions of this song. We wanted another full feel. So Tammy Terrell actually came in and did stuff for me also. But we don't know what version we're gonna use the first version. But she came in and helped out and did a couple things on the background with me. But it's crazy. So y'all have to listen to it.
I believe
Okay, get it here still.
I'm hiding from
Okay,
reality.
on Facebook, here, can you
Who
hear my
cares about you and me?
Okay, so we
Just me, not you. Ooh, must be nice to put my emotions on ice if I can't find the strength to.
Let's get it.
Let's get it,
Being
y'all.
where
go.
I don't belong.
New single.
Hoping when all hope is gone. I wanna know. Whoa. You play nice, and just when I start thinking twice, there's a chance that I could be wrong in my life. Here with you is not totally out of control. I wanna know, am I just fooling myself? We're gonna make it, fooling myself, 'cause I just can't take it, fooling myself, hoping that dreams come true. I believe I'm hiding from reality. Who cares about you and me? Just me, not you. Ooh, must be nice to put my emotions on ice if I can't find the strength to move on with my life. 'Cause I'm trying to stop myself telling me lies in my mind. Am I just fooling myself? We're gonna make it, fooling myself, 'cause I just can't take it, fooling myself, hoping that dreams come true. I can't see clearly what everyone tells me, but I can't believe what's really not true. 'Cause what are the chances I find the answers this way, this way? 'Cause I'm just fooling. I keep fooling myself. I keep fooling. Am I just fooling myself? We're gonna make it, fooling myself, 'cause I just can't take it, fooling myself, hoping that dreams come true. And I'm just fooling myself. We'll stay together, fooling myself. It's gonna get better, fooling myself, 'cause I'm crazy over you.
All right. That's smooth.
Fooling myself. Fooling myself.
Smooth.
Yeah,
Yes.
fooling
Give it up for
myself.
Jimmy Allgood
Thank y'all. Thank
with
y'all.
his new single with his this writer out of England, right? Out of England.
Winston Stella out of England.
Mr. Stella, you all, that is just amazing. I'm telling you, every time you think you got him figured out, like this is Jimmy. Did he come up with something like totally out the box? I'm like, oh my God, that's another sound.
Right.
And I'm just, when you can recreate and reinvent yourself, you're gonna always stay in the music industry because you got to evolve,
right?
Evolve in this industry. You got to keep being something. Got to
keep doing something different.
Something different.
And that song is totally different for me. Like, it took me out of my comfort zone of just things that I normally do. When you see it's Jimmy Allgood, you know what I'm saying? So when people hear it, they're like, man, it's Jimmy. Like, because it took me out of my whole comfort zone. So when he wrote the song, when he first gave it, they had like, I think 4 or 5 people that they tried that song on and they didn't make it. He was like, you got that voice, that's you. And this where you need to be at. You got to come outside, outside the box. I'm outside the box sometimes because I'm always being comfortable. I'm Jimmy Allgood, so I'm gonna sing my song. But sometimes you gotta step outside that box, and that's what I done. And when I went and recorded the song, like it came out amazing, and I love it. And I want to give shout out to Winston Stella, all the way in England.
Wow. And you know, creative minds, that's kind of what it takes in this industry. You have to be creative.
Right.
You have to be able to also switch up. When it calls for you to switch up just to make it. You can't stay the same thing. Because the music is always changing. And so I love that about you.
Yep.
Your ability to reinvent yourself, to change, to come out with a different sound at the, the drop of a dime. You're able to, kind of get in your cocoon and come back out a whole different Jimmy.
And change it. Yep. Yes. Change it up.
And that's what the people love about you. And I'm really super excited about you. And I know, you've already been there.
Yes.
Jimmy, you've already been there. So you know what it's like in Hollywood.
Yes.
You've been on the big stage, the BC, BET. You've been there.
BET,
you've done that.
Oh, yep. Motown.
And Motown, the whole thing. So it's not like you're hoping to get there.
Right.
It's just that now it's a whole different time in your life.
Right.
And so we're going back.
Right.
Going back.
And I just love music. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
awesome.
You got to think about it, like, this is what I love doing. Like, I'm not in it to get millions of dollars. This is what I love doing. Is to take care of myself.
But
my
$1 million
family.
come now.
You know what I'm saying? But they come. I'm taking it. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna shoot it away.
Yeah.
But I'm in that area now that I just love to do different things, work with different people, because I really don't work with a lot of people. Because when I put they always told me, if you put your music and your name on something that don't mean anything, then it's not gonna go nowhere.
Right.
You got to put your name and music on somebody that's doing something that's gonna bring you something.
Don't
back.
waste your time. As the Lord say, cast out your pearls to swine.
Exactly.
That means you got a gift and you have something that's valuable. If you're gonna share it with somebody, don't give it to a pig that's just gonna take it and wallow around in the mud.
Right.
Give it to somebody that's gonna appreciate it, understand it, respect it, receive it, and do something with it.
Right.
That way you will not have wasted your time and energy and investment in somebody. So, and I'm a believer of that.
Yes.
And you're right.
Yeah, because I mean, Michael was telling me, he was asking me, engineer, he was like, have you ever did anything with him? I'm like, well, no, but I know a lot of people want me to. But the thing is, I don't put my voice on anything.
Right.
Unless it's going to go somewhere and it's going to mean something.
That's
you know what I mean? Because if it ain't going nowhere, them is wasting my time.
That's right.
My talent,
And then, same thing in my profession. It's the same way. And I like what you said about, you're not chasing the millions. But you know what? If you love what you do,
and you
do it with perfection,
yes,
the money comes. You ain't
always
even trying.
Come. Right. And it's going to come.
You're not even thinking about the money. You're thinking about, man, if I could get this song down and make it sound the way I want it to sound,
exactly.
I'm gonna be happy.
You hit,
you do it, and it's a hit, and then the millions come.
It's gonna come.
If I can get this implant in and this one in right, and I can take this and this right. I'm not even thinking about the money, but I'm thinking about how can I make this a success.
Exactly. And you did great.
Your name is on it.
Yeah.
Your name is on it. And I always tell people, when your name is on something, that's the only thing you're gonna take to the grave. You can't take the money.
Nope.
You can't take the money with
but
you.
Your name.
But your name. So your work.
That repetition gonna stay there. Yeah.
You.
Gone or not, your repetition.
Don't mess with my name. That's
reputation gonna always be here.
Anybody that's out there hating, I can't imagine anybody hating on Dr. Woods, but
right.
I'm just saying, just leave my name alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's all God has really given me
reputation,
to use to glorify Him. Number one, but then number two, That's
What's up,
gonna
LeBron
represent
Hunter?
me and my family all the way
Watertown, New York in the
till I die.
house.
That's it. Yeah, you got New York in the house.
Yeah,
All right,
Watertown, New
Hey,
York.
New York.
Nick, Watertown in New York in the house.
Hey there. Hey. So we here live, in the studio.
Mhm.
We got an audience out there listening in. They got the monitors out there in the waiting area watching us on the television here. It's remarkable the stuff that has been done here at Alden Park Development Corporation with the radio and
Yes.
media room and the things that we're still doing to make it better. And we want all of y'all to be a part of this. So if you,
Right.
if you're an aspiring artist, if you are a business person, and you feel like you need to get some exposure, just hit us up.
Right.
You can go to WPTP 1001 FM at gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Email us and let us know what's going on in your life, and we'll get that information. We'll contact you. Leave your name, your phone number, and what it is that you got going on, and we'll get you on. We've got many talk show hosts that come on. It may not be my show. It may be someone else's show, but we'll get you in where you fit in. Trust me.
You're going to be a part of that.
That's our goal. You
community, baby. Community.
So we were talking about the things that you got going on. So we got the song.
Yes.
That's his hit, y'all. It's dropping all over the world.
Yes, in August.
August
the 1st, it's going to drop.
August the 1st.
Fooling Myself. On all major platforms.
So you all go out there, go on your, what is it, Spotify,
Apple Music, iTunes, SoundCloud, all major platforms. Wherever you can find my name, Fooling Myself, that I'm there.
Yes, you all download that. And that's how you don't go in record stores no more.
No,
and buy
download.
Records. You download it. That's kind
stream
of
YouTube. Yes.
How they just got rid of the records and
right.
the tapes and stuff, and now you just download it, pay your $1.99 or whatever it costs, $3 or whatever.
$3,
and you got the music. So you all support our artists here, our homeboy from Chattanooga by downloading not just that new song, Fooling Myself. He's got a lot of music out there.
Yes.
You all, and I love I keep one eye watching you.
Yes.
Oh man, I love that.
Classic.
And I hate to say it, but Put It On Me.
Put It On Me.
I love that song. I like the beat. I like the rhythm.
Let me tell you though about that. It's funny because we recorded that video in Watertown, New York. Be My Cousin is broadcasting now from Watertown, New York. We did that video at one of the radio stations, owner of the radio station. Well, his family run around Johnny Pisano, and we did it in his club. That he had a club in Watertown, New York. And the guy that came to it, he never did a video in his life. His name was Chris. He said, man, I said, look, we got to get a video done. He did the video with the girl dancing, and she was working it. She was working it on me. I got my bodyguards around me. We get out of Jaguar, walk into the club, and we just, we're the thing in Watertown, and then we put the song out there when Dr. Woods heard. She was like, where this song been?
I'm like, man, I can't keep up with this man. I mean, it was an awesome video, and I was like, man, you gonna have the men and the women hating on this song.
Yes.
You ain't gonna be hating because she all over you. Then the women gonna be hating because they want to be all over you.
Right.
And
exactly.
it was just really a nice song, and it wasn't really dirty. It really wasn't. It was just that's what they do at the club anyway. They dance like that. So it's just a real nice song, and the
but beat. See, she liked it the clean version, even though it said the same. But when I told her I had a remake, and it is really a club song, when you drop it like that, and I did the little video with the scribbles and stuff. She was like, "Oh, I'm old, y'all.
I done got real old." I was like, Jimmy, get that song out there. Get it out there right now. Get it out there right now. I know you're not.
I had
over the video.
Look. The guys was like, "Man, boy, I love that. That's hot." You know why it's hot? Because they want to see all the scribbles and the dancing and shaking on the pole. And then I'm saying drop it like it's hot. You know what I mean? So they was excited.
Put XXX on that video. Get that off of, man. I couldn't even watch it. I was like, oh my God, cover my eyes up. I was
Magic
like, Jimmy,
City
what are you doing?
House.
What are you doing? But anyway, for those that like that, I'm sure that you got a lot of people inboxing you talking about that's it.
Right.
And then what they say? We didn't know you had that
in you. Yeah. We didn't know you had that freaking
the
side.
Bad boy side.
That's the bad boy summer side of me.
Lord, I didn't know
Put
he was a bad boy like that either. I was like, what? My Jimmy? Yeah, so, but anyway, you all got to check out his music.
Yes.
He's just a dynamic entertainer. And last night, like I said, we got on the stage and, everybody was like, we want more. We want more. And so, but you're going to have an opportunity on July the 14th. What's going on?
July the 14th, I'll be at Nightfall at 8:20 p.m. Jimmy Allgood and the Vanguard Band. But guess what? I'm changing my name. Guess what my name going to be
What's
now?
What's the name?
J. Allgood. So it's J. Allgood.
Oh,
and the Vanguard Band. We're going to be playing music from the 70s, 80s, 60s, 90s, all the way up, y'all. We're going to give y'all an hour show. So y'all make sure y'all come out at 8:20 p.m.
And WPTP is going to be in the house. We're going to have our 10 out and be giving away some stuff.
Yes.
Supporting Jimmy Allgood and the Vanguard, J. Allgood.
Yes.
And
I'm going to have pictures there so y'all can take them. You can sign them, whatever.
Right.
We're going to be doing a lot of great things that day because that's my special day. I'm a headliner. And we're going, and the band, we working right now. They rehearsing back there right now. We're going to be ready, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all come out.
Wait, we're gonna be broadcasting live from the scene where engineers are getting it together, right, guys?
Get it together.
We're gonna be live in the house at Miller Park.
That's right.
Just doing the thing with our tent, and you all make sure y'all come by and visit the tent. We got some stuff we want to give away until it's all gone to promote Jimmy Allgood and what he's doing, and also what we're doing here at WPTP. You might want to talk to us about getting a show to come on, being a talk show host on our show. We wide open, y'all.
Wide open.
We wide open.
And for all y'all out here bugging me to death about karaoke, when we doing karaoke back? When we bringing it back? I'm so busy right now, we can't even bring it back. I'm trying to get. I just got booked for another show in St. Louis and the band. We're gonna be in St. Louis in August. It's gonna be a bus trip going to St. Louis, and Nelly supposed to be a special guest, and me and the band, we're gonna perform couple of songs, and also you'll be staying at the Casino Hotel, so it's an overnight thing in August. So hey, we got so much going on. It's
okay, we're gonna set the date again.
We get the dates
because we having to change it. I'm going on vacation. I'll be out of town, this week, and this is my last little thing, and then I'm gonna be gone for a minute, y'all. But what about I think July the 14th or either the week after that. We're going to let y'all know. Y'all just be ready.
Yeah.
Y'all be ready, okay?
Because they asking. everybody, they just like, when can we want to shoot
start running your karaoke. I'm telling you, my God.
What can we do?
My God, Jimmy.
Right. But you know what? But we're going to do it different. That's why we're trying to revamp everything. We're going to have special guest performances to come in between the time of karaoke. While we hosting, we're going to have Denise
Entertainment said they want to work with us.
We're going to have Reese the Truth. Sway. We're going to have a lot of people that comes in that want to participate in what we got going on. Yes,
like a showcase.
Yeah, because this is a nonprofit, so we're giving back to the community.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Did you hear what he said? We're giving back. Can y'all show on the screen how people can donate? Go to our website. If y'all like our content, if y'all like what we're doing for the community, shout out to Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority. They have a space out here in our event hall, and they're going to be reaching out to the community, not just in Alta Park, but throughout this whole city like they always do. But they have their own suite out here where they can operate and do business directly in the community. And so shout out to those ladies. Shout out to our president, Madam President Latrice Curry, for being here today. And her husband was here with her today. Shout out to him. We always have that honey-do stuff. We always got to bring our husbands in and let them see what they can do and let them tell us what they can do. But they were here today, and I just want to thank the women for coming out today. Just trying to see what they need to do to get the room ready. We are definitely in partnership with Emma Willer Home Management. Shout out to Miss Levine, Jerry Levine over there doing a fantastic job with the women and men that live over there. They've got some amazing program. Shout out to Hamlet Chapel Church. You all, they sent some volunteers here the weekend before to help us with our initial launch of our fundraiser. They got some money pulled in. Shout out to those beautiful women for coming out. We got something special for them because they took the time to come over here to Alton Park Development Corporation and make those phone calls and those contacts. And it works, you all. And all we need is just a little bit of help from everybody. If everybody would do a little bit, a little bit goes a long way when you have masses of people giving. So you might not have but $10, and maybe you got $1, maybe you got $100,000, whatever you have, it's gonna go to help promote what the Autumn Park Development Corporation is doing. First of all, you all know we're restoring this historical monumental building that was built in 1963 at the height of the civil rights movements for Black children. It is in good shape, but it does need some facelift and it does need a little help, some updating with some things. One things that we've got left to do is to update our bathrooms, our main bathrooms with new stalls and toilets and that kind of thing. So when y'all come and use the bathroom, you won't be going, ooh, that's one of the kids that came in, and it was one of the kids that had one of the schools. I'm not gonna mention school names, but they had their prom here. And the young man said, "Oh, we got a ghetto bathroom." I said, "This bathroom ain't ghetto. It flush it. It ain't ghetto. It's old, but it ain't ghetto." Now, hold up. So we want to, we want you all to come. Just because it was a school built for Black children, don't mean that it have to look like we don't care.
Exactly,
we care about this building. We care about who were educated in this building. And now that we've repurposed it for all the stuff that we're doing shows, concerts, having birthday parties, anniversaries. Churches are using it for all kinds of activities and fundraising efforts for their churches and all. And the sororities and things are doing it to build a capacity in our communities. We are doing a lot of stuff out here, y'all. We are helping the poor. We're giving back to the poor. I hate to say poor because everybody, you might be poor, but you're still wealthy. Everybody's worth $1 million in God's sight. We're helping those that need a helping hand. And so we want to let you all know that we are here for you. And if there's nowhere else you can go, you can come here. If nothing else, we can give you the direction of where you need to go. Shout out to the city council and the county commissioners for what they're doing to try to even level the playing field in our community with the homeless coalition efforts. We're getting people a place to stay and for feeding people that are hungry. We just want to give a shout out to all of those organizations that are out there, Signal Center, all these folks that are doing big programs to really make a difference in Chattanooga. We on the map, y'all. We doing things.
Yes. What's up, Reese?
And hey, Reese. So we're on the map. We're doing things and we're changing lives. That's the big thing. We are changing lives in Chattanooga, and it's everybody coming together, like Jimmy, like Allgood Entertainment, Reese, Suevo, Denise, Dave, all these people that are giving their talents to help us raise funds for this building, which takes care of the village. You okay? We thank y'all because without you all, it wouldn't be us anyway. So we need your help. I'm a beggar. I'm begging. We need your help. I'm not too proud to beg. I like the song. Ain't too proud to beg. We are
TLC.
begging. We are begging. And y'all saw what happened 2 days ago with the Supreme Court, reversing the things that helped us. I am a product of affirmative action. I would tell everybody that. I went to the University of Tennessee at Knoxville and then went to dental school and got my dental training at the University of Tennessee in Memphis. It was not a historical Black college. It was basically an all-white college. And during that time, affirmative action was hot. Why was it hot? Because for years and generations, African Americans had been denied the opportunity to attend those schools because they were just not allowing us to come in. It wasn't that we weren't smart enough. It wasn't that we didn't have the capacity, the aptitude to pass the test or anything. They just weren't going to let us in. And so with affirmative action, it says, you know what? You got 100 seats in this class. Give 2 of them to somebody that's trying to get in here that y'all have not been allowed to get in. And I was one of those. I was the only Black woman in my class. And so what I'm saying is, I didn't ask for them to give me the test. I still had to take the test, y'all. I still had to go to class. I had to pass everything just like my white counterparts. So, but they gave me the opportunity. Affirmative action gave me the opportunity. It didn't make me pass the test, but it gave me the opportunity to get in the door. Then once I got in the door, I had to show out.
You had to do what you
had to do. I had to do what I had to do. You understand what I'm saying? And because of that, 35 years later, here I am now on the radio telling you that we needed affirmative action then, and now it's used to make sure people don't get out of control and go back to where they used to be.
Exactly.
Because now we do have opportunities, and it's because of affirmative action. Black people, brown people, whatever you are, we've always been smart. It's not that we've been dumb. It's just that we have not had the opportunity.
Right.
So what are we going to do about it? They've changed it. They've reversed it. They've struck it down, whatever you want to call it. Go register to vote.
It is.
And we're going to be having voter registration drives right here at the Chattanooga Civic Center at Mountside Autumn Park Development Corporation all year long. You should be able to go somewhere, bring your license or whatever you need to do, fill out that thing and let us turn it in for you. If you're not registered to vote and you on a government program, that means you're on welfare, or your children getting, or you getting Section 8, or you living in a housing project, or maybe you're disabled. Maybe you're disabled. Maybe you're receiving government funds of some type. Maybe you're disabled mentally. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. You're part of the government, and you need to make sure you're voting. Why? Because at any moment they could cut your check off. Didn't they threaten to cut the veterans check off? Cut it off. Insensitive. Did not care if you weren't going to have a place to live or food on your table. That's why if you're relying on the government in any capacity, and I'm not picking on people on welfare because I've been a welfare mom myself.
Right.
You see, I'm saying if you're dependent, and even if you're not dependent on it now, when you get 65, you're going to be looking for your Social Security check. So what I'm saying is, you need to make sure that you and everybody in your house that's 18 years or older are registered to vote. And if you voted or registered 10 years ago and you done moved, go back and re-register, because that was in that neighborhood. You got to register in the neighborhood that you live in now. Right. Okay? So some of y'all have moved. Go back and register to vote. You're not going to get punished for registering 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, but make sure that when you register to vote is where you live. Can we get that straight? I'm going to educate y'all today. Everybody, go out and register to vote. We're going to be doing it on the campuses. We're going to be doing it here at Autumn Park Development Corporation Civic Center. In fact, we're going to get a big sign. Register here to vote. You know what I'm saying? You ought to have a voting card in your wallet, just like, and don't worry about it. If you go to college, I heard them say they ought to let the college student use their college IDs to vote. Y'all, look here, children. Look here, adults. Let me tell you something. Everybody that I think and I know that's in college, that's 18 years, go and get you a not a voter's ID, a identification, a state identification. You do not have to drive to go get a state ID. You just go in there and say, I want my state ID.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to use your student ID card if they're going to make a big deal out of it.
Right.
Go get your state ID. When you turn 18 years old, go and get your state ID. Because when you go and vote, they can use your state ID, whether you drive or not, to allow you to come in and vote. You understand what I'm saying? So I want every college student, and if you're listening to me and you're in college, call all your friends. Y'all know how to use the Facebook. Y'all know how to use all this social, Instagram. Y'all TikToking. Make a TikTok about have you got your card to vote. Do one of those TikToks, okay? Make TikTok do what it do. Instead of all this other stuff that y'all be doing. Make it do something that's serious. Get on there. Somebody make me in fact, I want somebody to call me when you all got your TikTok available. I want you all to call me and tell me to watch your TikTok about going TikTok to vote. That's what you need to do. TikTok to vote.
TikTok to vote. A song or something.
A song, a TikTok to vote. Okay, because that's what is. We on that move right now. We not on nothing else.
Right.
We on the move to make sure that everybody is registered to vote. And if you're an older person and your children are taking care of you, children, take mama, take daddy, take grandmama, take granddaddy to the poll to vote. Go look at their little wallet, make sure they got their voter's ID card. If not, go re-register them too. Make sure that everybody in your house that's 18 years or older are I'm going to use my mic, y'all. I'm going to use my mic today. I'm going to use my mic because it's that serious.
You better watch out.
I'm loose. I'm loose. Loose me. Loose me. I want y'all to loose me, baby. Loose me. Get up off of me. Get up off of me.
Jane Brown cape out
Get up off of me. Get up off of me. Y'all, this is a serious matter. As Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority sisters, we say this is a
Thank you,
serious
homie. You did
matter.
Too, Reese, too. You did an awesome job also, bro.
Everybody that performed last night, y'all did fantastic. But Reese, I want you to make sure while you out there performing and stuff, and you too, Jimmy, all of y'all on the mic, I want you all to make an announcement. Make sure you go register to vote. We having fun, we partying, having a good time, but are you registered?
But we got to get down to business.
Are you registered? Don't even talk to me. Are you registered? That's going to be my question. Are you registered? That's the tip that we're on right now.
Right.
Because, y'all, we got some serious folk up there in Washington, D.C. in Congress, and they are really talking crazy. You know, we got to get the right people in office. Women's rights are being taken away. Well, they done took one right away. You ain't got no control over your body. That's gone.
Yeah.
You know, that's out the window. And the next thing you know, we'll be back in the cotton fields doing the stuff. Well, I ain't going to the cotton field. Kill me.
Right.
I'm not going back. I'm going back kicking and screaming. They're going to hang me. I'm going to be one of them. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. Right. So what I'm saying is we're sophisticated now. You all have all this technology. You young folks, you all, when y'all get together and decide y'all gonna do something, you all do it better than we do. Yeah. Why? Because we depend on the telephone and the analog radio, which is kind of played out a little bit.
Right.
But you all are in the digital side of technology.
Yes.
You all can reach millions of people across the world, across the globe. So you all, we're depending on the young people now. I'm going to talk to y'all. We're depending on the young people to do what y'all know what's best to do and how to do it best. You all get on your internet, get on your Facebook, TikTok, YouTubing it. I want y'all to YouTube me some stuff, TikTok me some stuff, get on the internet, show out. I want you all to be everywhere talking about getting registered to vote. And y'all should be holding up your voter's registration card on the camera so everybody can see you got your card. You understand what I'm saying?
Like this.
Are y'all with me on this?
I'm ready to
Are y'all with me? I listen to Urban View every morning. And if I miss in the morning, I get it in the night. You know, Black Eagle. And he always said when people call in complaining about, they doing such and such. They done took our rights away. They done did this. He said, well, okay, what you gonna do about it? Okay, it's gonna happen. What you gonna do about it? Quit talking about it. Let's be about it, y'all.
Talk about it and be about it.
That's right. Everywhere in America, if y'all are in entertainment, you all are on platforms. Y'all got the mic, DJs.
Yes, we do.
Y'all DJs out there, you got the mic talking about let's get down, da da da.
A lot of followers.
Let's get followers.
Follow me to the vote.
That's right. Hold all you DJs and entertainers out there when y'all on the microphone, hold up your voter card. Say, I got my card. Hold it up. Let the world see. Let all your fans see who Jimmy got his card. Make it cool to have a voter's card. Right. It's cool to have a voter's card. It's not cool to not have a voter's card. Right. It's not cool, y'all. If you're 18 and older and you don't have a voter's card, it's not cool because they're not playing fair. You understand what I'm saying? Have you ever been on a team and they cheated and you lost the game because they weren't playing fair? The umpire didn't call it right, or the referee didn't call it right and you lost the game. Well, guess what? They're not playing fair. Right. And you're losing the game. Right. And the only way you can square up is to get you all your voters card. I'm talking about millions of y'all. And I'm not just talking about black folks. I'm talking about white folks. White folks is tired of this mess too. Right. So I want to say that right now while I'm on the air. It ain't about black folk. Right. It's about the human folk. Right. All of us. Because we got some white women that have been discriminated against too. Yep. We got some black women, black men. We even got some white men that's been discriminated against. Right. So affirmative action is good for everybody. It's to make sure that we have diversity is to make sure we have diversity and that the playing field is level because it hadn't been for generations.
Hey, daughter. Right.
So I want you all to promise me. You ain't got to call in, although our number is 423-713-7614. But promise me your move right now is to make sure that you're registered to vote and in your neighborhood and in your community. Let's just start with your family. Right. That you make sure everybody in your family is registered to vote. And if you've been in trouble with the law and you've got a conviction on your records and they've taken your voters' rights away, then guess what? Go get your rights restored. You got to fill out the paperwork. It ain't taken away from you permanently. They don't tell you when you get out of jail. Yes, they took it when you went in jail, but when you come out, you got to go back and fill out some paperwork to get it back. Right. So that's all you got to do. You're not a criminal anymore. You served your time. Come out, get your records restored. That's why on the 15th, July the 15th, is the next Saturday? No, the Saturday after, not next Saturday. Yes. The Saturday after, we're gonna have attorney Neil Pinkston on the air. He's gonna be on Barbershop Juice, I think, on the air, talking about it. Maybe the week after that. I'm sorry, I'll get my dates right. How do you get restored? Because I've got some cousins and things. They've had a little run-in with the law, and they've done some prison time. And they having trouble getting housing. Nobody wants to rent out to them because when they pull up the record, it says convicted felon. Right. And they can't get they got a job, good job, because there's some places hiring convicted felons. VW, shout out to y'all and some other folk. But they got a job, they're making plenty of money, and they could probably play a whole year up front. But it's that conviction that's on the record. So how do you get that expunged? Just keeping them from doing it. Yeah, so we're going to have Mr. Pinkston, Attorney Pinkston, on here to talk about what are the steps that you need to do to get yourself fully restored. We had our city councilwoman, Demetrius Coonrod, on here earlier today on Barbershop Juice. And she can tell you that is not your final destination. You know, you take control of your life when you step out of those prison doors. And yes, some of it you got to start over again, but that's okay. Some of us need to start over because where we were before, we don't need to build on that. We need to let that die and start over. Starting over means starting anew with something in another direction. Right. Something that's going to lead you to prosperity. So I want to say I'm proud of Councilwoman Coonrod for all that she's done and the way she carried herself. She got a degree. When she came out, she went to college. She got her degree and everything. And she's a city councilwoman and still every day working hard in the vineyard to make our communities better. Shout out to all the folk who are bold enough to be politicians in this time and era. That's right. You know, because now things have gotten so crazy out there that it's really hard to be a representative in our country. So I just shout out to all of them that fight every day for us. And so I just had to get that in. But y'all know the move. What's the move?
Go vote.
Go vote. Get your card.
Get it.
Get your card. And
get
then
your state ID.
Get your state ID. Don't worry about your college ID. Go get your state ID. If you don't drive, if you can't drive, you can still have a state ID. So we don't even want to hear that. Okay. So now the 14th, I'm sorry, I got off track. I'm sorry, y'all. I got off track. I always get off track.
We needed that.
They tell me I talk and ramble on.
You know, she gonna make her statement, and that is what it is.
Yeah.
But we need to hear it.
So a
lot of us don't understand that.
You got something else big going on. I know you got to go practice. You got to go check on your band.
Yes.
But in August, you got the ICE Award. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in
nominated,
Atlanta.
For an awards in 3 categories. So
I'm feeling my spirit you're going to win.
It's going to be so big.
Ooh.
Like, we're going to walk the red carpet. Then I'm performing the after awards party at Wild Wing Cafe in Atlanta, Georgia. So everything take place 4th and the 5th. So the pre-awards is on the 4th, which a number of the bands gonna come in the same place we performing at the after award show. And then the after hour award show is on the 5th of August. That's the biggest thing because you get to be around all the international artists that comes from all over the place, all over the world. And I'm nominated in 3 categories. So male U.S. vocalist of the year, Male U.S. Single of the Year, Male U.S. Rising Star. So it's gonna be amazing in Atlanta, Georgia.
You got nominated
August,
and made it to the final for all 3 of those categories.
yes.
Shut up.
Yes, I'm
And y'all,
nominated
it's
in all 3
big.
categories. It's huge.
It's huge. Let me tell you
And
how
it's just
huge
getting
it
bigger
is.
and bigger and bigger. Every day they talk about it, get close. They got so many surprises for us.
Wait, let me tell y'all how big it is. Y'all know that WPTP is a real radio station with all our licenses with the FCC and all. And I have a press pass. I'm a press reporter, whatever you want to call it, media press pass and all. So, I called the head woman over ICE Awards and said, well, I'd like to be one of the press representatives for the ICE Award. I have all of my credentials, my certification from the United States of America and Germany and all. And I have all of my credentials here, my pins and all, right? She said, well, I'm sorry, ma'am, but we have filled up with press. We have no more room. In fact, they started getting their press coverage privileges 2 years ago.
Yes.
For this show this year.
Already.
So if I want to be a media for the event, I got to do it now for next year. But I don't know. I hope you get it awarded again. I might have to do that. I think I'm gonna apply to be the press cover.
I'm going next year. I'm in now.
All right.
The new singles and stuff. Yeah. So if y'all able to come out to Atlanta, Georgia, on August the 5th, y'all make sure y'all come on out.
And let me say something. You are a shining star.
Thank you.
And let me tell you, and I'm not saying that to fill your head up. Let me say for everybody that don't think he is, let me just tell y'all something. Turn the lights off. That's what you do. Turn the lights off. Just turn all the lights off when y'all see Jimmy coming. Just turn the lights off. And you know what's going to happen? You know what happens to a star? They illuminate light and light the room up. So I just want to tell you, don't worry about the folk that want to turn the lights off on you,
right?
Or dim the light or whatever you want to call it. Because when the darker the room gets, guess what? The brighter you gonna shine. The brighter you gonna shine.
And I'm glad you said that because after last night, a couple of people came to me at the Humidor cigar bar on Brandon Road, and one of the owner, he was like, "Man, I just knew." He said, "Something's missing." He said, "Where's that jacket at?" he said, "Where's the jacket?" Because I know when you hear that jacket, you shining. And it was the 2 couple that came in from Nashville that was there at the show and followed me all the way down to the Humidor cigar bar last night. The 2 couple from Nashville, and they said, "Man,
I know
when you come to Nashville to perform."
And that's coming because we know somebody.
We
working with them now.
Working with them now.
We're working with them now.
Band is getting ready. We ready to do it. So we getting. I picked up a lot of new followers, a lot of new fans, a lot of new connections. I had another person that came up from Atlanta. I don't know who he was. He just said, "I need you to give me your number." He didn't give me his name. He just called my phone and said, I need to talk to you. I'm like, what?
Yeah, and Dominique's manager, who was there last night, I had an opportunity to interview Dominique. Y'all go back on our, because we record everything on our YouTube channel and then also on our Facebook page, and look at that interview that I had with Dominique Hammer, who was the star last night. His manager was there, and his manager also has reached out to Mr. Jimmy Allgood and want him to open up for Dominique on some shows and be a part of what they've got going on. So kudos to you.
His radio station.
And his radio station.
Going on his station. Yes, for my singles.
So we're just excited. Now, St. Louis is where you're going?
Yes, St. Louis in August. We haven't have a date now, but that's what we plan. The building is already there. It's paid for. We just waiting to get a date and bring more artists in on this show, because we're gonna have Nelly. They said that's a special guest, and me and the Vanguard bands, we're gonna be there. We're gonna do our thing, and it's an overnight trip. And the stay, y'all be staying in the hotels at the casino, so that's gonna be
we can
nice.
go. They're gonna have a bus from Chattanooga.
Yes, they charging 2 buses.
2 buses
overnight. Yes.
As soon as you get the information about the tickets,
yes, I will.
We might need to do that. We might need to hook up
that's
and do that.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you all, I'm telling you, this has been an awesome and amazing day today. And I'm excited because, number one, I'm rested, and first of all, I just want to be upfront with you all. It has been a pleasure. It has been a pleasure serving the community. And when the President of the United States, Mr. Joe Biden, our president, awarded me with the United States of America award for lifetime achievement. That meant something to me.
Right.
And
Yeah,
I
that was
want to
nice.
thank those who thought enough to recommend me to him
Mhm.
to give me this prestigious award. It's probably one of the biggest awards I've received, other than my degrees and all.
Right.
But I do this not because I want any recognition for it. I do it because it's just in my heart
Right.
to serve
That was nice.
mankind. That's why the organizations that I'm affiliated with, they all serve mankind. And that's what God wants us to do. So if you get mad at me about anything, I want y'all to pick up your phone or whatever, and I want you to
Mhm.
call Jesus
There it is.
and tell him and ask him why is he asking me to do all of this work, and let him give you some work to do, because there's plenty of
Amen.
work. It's plenty of work for us out in the community to serve mankind. And I welcome everybody to join me, and I will join you in your efforts.
That's right.
It's a wonderful thing when people still call you to help them, and I've not turned anybody down.
Mhm.
I may not can do it personally, but I have enough resources that can get you where you need to go. And that's not an advertisement. It's just to say that God has blessed me with the ability to help other people through the means that I have and the people that I know.
Right.
And he's put me in certain situations throughout my life where I've met a lot of people. And these people have done a lot of great things for me. And I could pick up the phone and call them because I've done some great things for them too. And that's how it works. It's like a 360-degree circle.
Right.
I help you, you help me. You help me, I help you. So at the end of the day, everybody's helping everybody, and nobody is feeling stressed about anything.
Right. Yep.
If I call you and say, I need some help with my water bill, you ought to be able to say, well, how much is it? Well, it's $200 to $200. Well, I got 50. Let me see if I can help you get the other 150. Do what you can to help somebody.
Right.
And when you've done all that you can't do no more.
Can't do no more.
But don't do
Nope.
nothing. When somebody needs you, try to help them. If you can't help them, go find somebody that can help them. You know somebody.
That's right.
Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Know somebody.
And because one day you're going to need that help. I always say I'm getting older, but I'm wiser. And I think I'm strong, but I'm getting older.
Mm-hmm.
And so one day I'm going to roll off. And
Right.
I'm going to need you to be there for me. I ain't crazy.
There it is.
I'm going to need you to be there for me. And I had a patient, and I'm going to get off the air because they done told me I got 5 minutes, and I said I'm going to be good. I'm going to stop when they tell me to stop, okay? I had a patient, and she was 93 years old, and she was needing nice, healthy 93-year-old woman, talking good, walking good, look like she can run more laps than me. And she was needing this work done. And she's a well-to-do lady. And she said, well, I'm 90-some years old. I ain't going to be here but a minute. I don't even spend all that money on that. You know what I told her? I said, the only thing you're going to take to your grave with you is your name. And only what you do for Christ is going to matter.
Right.
So you've got millions of dollars. Who you going to leave it to? Exactly. You mean to tell me you're going to let yourself suffer because you think tomorrow may be your last day and not spend your money because it's your money. Do it for yourself. And then whatever's left behind, let them fight over it.
Exactly.
But you still here.
That's right.
Looking good, smelling good, walking good, talking good. Still here. And only God knows when your last day gonna be. That's right. So my theory in life and my philosophy in life is that I'm gonna live my fullest. And my children know whatever I got that I make every day, I'm gonna spend it like I want to spend it. Right. And whatever I got in my will or whatever insurance policy, I leave that for y'all. But my money that I make every day, what? It's mine. I'm gonna have fun with my money. I ain't gonna work hard every day and then keep on putting it in a savings account because I want to put this back for my kids. Right. And then I'm suffering. And I'm suffering. You know what I'm saying? No, That's not the way you do things. Yes, you do save, but if it's something you need, I mean, not that you won't necessarily, but what you really need, you need to go on and get that. Because when you die, you're not going to be able to take it. 0 minutes on the clock. It has been nice. I love all of you all. You know the day is Saturday.
And what's Jonathan? No, Nathan Lane. I have to get a shout out to Greg Vincent and his manager, Nathan Lane, for coming all the way from Atlanta again to show support to Chattanooga and to me again last night at the concert.
All right. Everybody that came out, we thank you all. You made Chattanooga look great, and we all had a great time. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. Y'all know how I end my show. Make sure you go out, find a church, and go to and give the Lord praises and thanks for everything that he's done for you. And if you can't get to church, you know virtual is real. So you can sit there in your bed, go in your kitchen, your living room, and find a church to go on virtual and watch it from your house. But if you need a church home and you don't know where to go, you're always welcome to Greater Emmanuel Apostolic Church, located at 400 Tunnel Boulevard in Chattanooga, Tennessee, where we get down and the Holy Ghost get it kicked up when he come in there. He kicks it up every Sunday. So you all be blessed.
And have a safe 4th of July weekend.
Yes, and next week, Pastor Thrasher, you got the mic. He's going to have the mic because I will be out of town. So you all have a great weekend. Good night or good day. Be blessed.